with Meek Mill, right? I'm gonna start off with Meek, right? And look, you need this clout. I'm not clout chasing because I got more followers than you. I'm more popping than you. You know this, right? I'm gonna show you something real quick, right? Let's turn this camera. How you turn it? Let me see if I click it twice. All right. So Desiree Perez, right? Desiree Perez, and people don't want to hear this, but look, I'm gonna show you this. Listen, I don't got no animosity to Desiree, but people just want to pick and choose when they want to pick and choose, right? Meek Mill, you're first, right? You're gonna be first. All right, so Desiree Perez, right? She's an executive at Rock Nation. Desiree Perez was arrested, right? Desiree Perez is a Rock Nation executive that works with Meek Mill. Matter of fact, let me show you. She works with Meek Mill. She's right here, look. What is that? Meek Mill pleads guilty to old gun charges served, right? So people pick and choose who's this? This is Desiree Perez. This is Meek Mill. This is Desiree Perez. This is Meek Mill. This is Desiree Perez. This is Meek Mill. Meek Mill, Desiree Perez. Let's find out who's Desiree Perez. So you see her right here with Jay-Z. You see her with Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying? She's an executive at Rock Nation. There she goes right here, right? Let's see who Desiree Perez is, right? Got you right now. Give me one right here. Look, Desiree Perez. So let's go to the Daily News, right? Let's go to the New York Daily News. Okay, let's go to the Daily News. The story that spooked Dash revealed how Perez, the wife of longtime Jay-Z wingman Juan Perez, became a cooperating witness for the DEA in the 1990s. Again, this is public information. Desiree Perez became a cooperating witness for the DEA in the 1990s after her 1994 arrest for possession of 35 kilos of cocaine. Perez struck a deal with the feds, agreeing to wear a hidden wire to record her meetings with major cocaine traffickers, the cartel. Her undercover informant work won her courtroom praise for federal prosecutors, as did mine, after she helped them break up major drug dealers in Puerto Rico and Colombia. So I don't live, right? The live is being paused. You see Meek Mill right here with Desiree Perez, right? She's part of his bail with Jay-Z. This part of Rock Nation, right? She's a executive at Rock Nation. But then you go saying, yo, listen, we don't fuck with rats. Your executive is a rat. So you pick and choose? Because if you don't want to be around rats completely, you're with a rat right there. She cooperated for the DEA. Meek Mill, you can't pick and choose who you want to call rats. You can't say this is fake. This is on public information. This was on the New York, on the New York Times. What are you gonna say? No, I didn't know. You know. Sir, you know, you just can't chart. Ever since Nicki left you, you are a nobody. Listen, Nicki took you on tour. You were her opener. Nicki made you, nigga. No bitch wanted to fuck you, nigga. Did you forget who you was? Listen, I forgot what Drake said. What did Drake say? He said, is that... some shit like, is that your tour or your girl's tour? That was never your tour, homie. Listen, you was put on by Nicki Minaj. And you rolling with rats now. But you know what? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody is gonna be like, yo, nobody's gonna expose this. You're with a rat every day. You're with a rat every day. You're with a rat. Your prison reform, your bail reform is with a rat. Oh no, she wasn't street. She was selling kilos of cocaine. You don't want nobody to know? It's right here. Let me show you. Desiree Perez and Meek Mill. Desiree and Perez and Meek Mill walking out the courtroom. Desiree Perez and Jay-Z, right? Desiree Perez struck a deal with the feds, agreeing to wear a hidden wire to record her meetings with the major cocaine traffickers. Her undercover informant work won her courtroom praise for federal prosecutors. So who we pick and choose who we call, we pick and choose who we want to call rats? There's so many rats in this rap game. I got a list. I'm going to go down the list. This whole album, I'm going to go down the whole list, right? Listen, you can't pick and choose who you call rats. Meek, you're a fucking rat. Now, let's go. Now, who's next on the list? Listen, Future, you don't take care of your kids, right? You can't compare me.